He keeps telling you the friend was real, but everyone around him says otherwise. Picture this. A man walks into a police station, desperate, exhausted, and absolutely certain that his closest friend has vanished. But when investigators start digging, they find no records, no photographs, no phone contacts, no mutual friends who remember this person ever existing. And here is where it gets deeply unsettling. The man himself cannot produce a single piece of concrete evidence that this friend was ever alive. So what actually happened? There are a few directions this story could go, and each one is more disturbing than the last. The first possibility is a psychological condition called a folie à deux, or a shared delusion. Sometimes people construct deep emotional bonds with individuals who exist only in their minds. These are not casual hallucinations. These are fully formed identities with names, histories, personalities, and memories attached to them. The brain is capable of manufacturing entire relationships so convincingly that the person experiencing them would stake their life on their reality. But here is where it gets more complicated. What if the friend did exist, but was deliberately erased? This is not science fiction. There are documented cases where individuals have been systematically removed from records, from photographs, from institutional memory. It happens in authoritarian contexts. It happens in certain criminal investigations, and in rare but documented personal situations. It happens when someone powerful has a reason to make another person disappear without a trace. Not just physically, but historically. So now the man at the center of this story faces something uniquely terrifying. He is either losing his grip on reality, or reality itself has been manipulated around him. Both options are horrifying, and neither one offers him easy comfort. Think about what that does to a person. If you cannot trust your own memories, what do you actually have? Memory is the foundation of identity. Strip that away, and you are not just confused. You are fundamentally unmoored. You do not know who you are, because you no longer know what was real. This is why this particular story hits differently than a typical missing persons case. It is not just about finding someone. It is about proving that someone mattered, that they existed, that a relationship was real and worth grieving. And the cruelest part, the harder he insists, the more unstable he looks to everyone around him. The truth and the appearance of madness become completely indistinguishable from the outside. There is something in this story that taps into one of our deepest fears as human beings, not just the fear of losing someone we love, but the fear that love itself could somehow be a lie we told ourselves. That connection could be fragile enough to vanish not just from the world, but from the record of the world entirely. Some mysteries are not solved. Some questions do not get clean answers, but the man keeps insisting. Because letting go would mean accepting something far worse than uncertainty. It would mean accepting that maybe he never really knew what was real at all, and that is a kind of loneliness that has no name.